If you guys are joining us live, we're going to be talking Fortis payments for your practice, but I want to ask you about your practice in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Now fast forward from that journey from your father to tell me about your practice and what you love to do and the people you love to serve.
Well, hopefully it came through, but honestly, I'm an educator. I love to teach people the principle.
Yeah,
period. It's honestly, so I don't even get to do all that much adjusting anymore because I felt like, thank God for my mentors, and I've worked my ass off in school, but like we quickly came out, hit some goals, saw some big numbers, but I realized that communicating was my favorite. And so I've worked, for probably the past 6 years now at building out a practice where all I get to do is educate people all day long. Nice. And I've got technicians with amazing hands that can come in and rock atlases and deliver the goods. But my passion is teaching people the principle, man.
That's beautiful, dude. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
In the business world of your practice, obviously you have a system called Fortis Payments in there. Tell me about how you have utilized it. What are some of the benefits for your business, and why you encourage your other colleagues to use Fortis? Yeah,
so Fortis, first off, my brother is one of the smartest people I've ever met, not just because he's my brother.
He's a sharp cat, dude.
Yeah. He has this uncanny ability to take like the technical side, but yet understand what we would need, like the lay, if we could be called lay people, and meld those two. But, so we had just crushed our really probably our big goal of, we hit 1,000 a week, and we were still climbing. And I came to him like, listen, this is a nightmare. I'm going to quit. If this this is getting out of control. Like, we're manually entering cards. I have no idea. Like, it's not posting back to the system.
Right.
Like, help. And, Jonathan at the time was working with Fortis, who's they did like something like 40 billion the first year in collections. The first year he was with them, they're one of the largest credit card processors in the world. And I said, you need to go to bat for chiropractors, man. We need a system. Like, this is insane. No wonder chiropractors have such a hard time with staff and turnover and all this stuff, because it's overwhelming, the amount of work we have to put in, not to mention like storing cards and, going back to your ledger and making sure that it's lining up right. And then who didn't pay, and then the card got declined. You got to chase the patient down. So that's what kind of started the whole journey. They spent maybe, I don't know, millions, but at least hundreds of thousands building out this platform specific for chiropractors that integrates with all the top EHRs to make things like that happen. So that if a card gets declined, first off, we live in a technological age. Like, they send them an email saying, hey, your card expired, go ahead and update it. Your front desk person isn't asking awkwardly, hey, your card got declined, right? Like, an email goes out, and then if by some chance they haven't updated it, then you can have the conversation, but it's just, honestly, it's made things so much easier with the way that it can really do anything you need. Auto payments, reoccurring payments, pausing for one payment, before you'd have to go in and like take all the payments out and then put them all back in and hopefully remember next month. I went to John, I'm like, can't you just press a button? Can't you just build us a button that says pause for a month? He's like, yeah. I'm like, awesome, do that. It was like every couple of weeks we were coming up with stuff, and honestly, it's probably eliminated, no lie, 2 positions at least from our office with the functionality they have. I mean,
you do the math in your head. If anyone out there is listening to that, I mean, think about how well it's working in a high volume practice. So even if you're in a lower volume practice, this could be a godsend for you. I get that you're proud of what John's built. I feel that coming from you, right?
For sure. I mean, he took a leap. He took a leap of faith on chiropractors, because it was his ass on the line when they invested hundreds of thousands, to build the system. And so, heck yeah, I'm proud of him, because he knew it was right and he was going to do it either way, but he also knew that if it didn't work out, he might not have a job. So thank goodness it worked out, otherwise he might be working in my office,